Southwest, I think there's an undeniable aspect of it being the frontier of, to the extent that I feel like I'm kind of a fringe-dwelling creature, kind of outside the mainstream. Being in a place that isn't quite settled, isn't quite relieved of its wildness, is really appealing to me at a deep level. And a lot of people who live out here, I think, are responding to that in some way. I just like being in a place that doesn't feel quite tamed. All I can tell you is that if you have something special inside of yourself, some special feeling about something, some subject or something in the world, just foster that, like it's the ember, the only ember that your clan has of fire against the cold, and fan it and keep it going and try to grow it into something, because the world is a really harsh place, and it's to tell you the truth, my work is my salvation. Because I think without it, the world would just seem like such a bleak and desolate place to me. And I'm not proselytizing for new pilots or new photographers. I'm just proselytizing for authentic action and passion. Whatever form it takes, whatever the subject is, whatever the content is. The world just needs more people who act from the heart and who mobilize for what they care deeply about. I don't know how people get to be what they are. That's a great eternal mystery of humanity, but all you can really come to is that it's your lot to do the best with what you have, and I certainly do keep working at that. But I guess I don't have a whole lot of sympathy when I feel like the issue truly is laziness, that you just kind of get lulled by comfort, lulled by satiation, and in that sense, having a bit of a troubled inner life is probably an advantage in a creative way. You're just constantly goaded, you're constantly prodded by the discomfort of not being quite in your own skin and not being quite at home in the world. I remember waking up many mornings to go to work, which I enjoyed going to work, but thinking what that morning would be like if I were in Arizona or Colorado. And I knew what that morning would be like. I knew exactly what it would look like, the quality of light, what the sky would look like, the clouds, the light coming onto the rocks. And it just possessed me, and I just realized, I remember feeling, I don't care what else life brings, I want to be where that happens. I want that to be the foundation of everything else I do. That light, that sky, those clouds. So I think in a lot of ways the landscape itself symbolizes that inherent wildness. The mountains are just too big. The canyons are just too rugged to have been